Hey everybody, it's Hobby Surgeon coming at you. Got a box break. I decided to rip into some cards. Several weeks ago, I bought me a box of 94 Bowman with the hopes of finally finding my Jorge Posada rookie card. Um, I like to collect rookies of Hall of Famers and people who've had their numbers retired and what have you. And Posada is one of those on the Yankees side who has his number retired and one of the best catchers that they've had. Of course, Yankees had a lot of good catchers. But anyway, get open into this 94 Bowman. As you can see, it's a sealed box. These were sealed then. The only thing we really got to worry about with this is the bricking of the cards. This box is notorious for having those in, so I have no idea what we're going to get into. Maybe have some luck and not have any sticking going on. It's all because of these cards that have these super high gloss photos on them, and borderless and what have you. So first field, I feel okay. Let's open them up and see what we get into. Except we've got these really hard packs to get into. Gonna take care of that. Baseball card packs went from being too easy to get into to too hard to get into. No common ground. So as a result, we are going to do it the Urban Card Breaks way. Feel pretty good so far. I mean, they're tough to rub up against each other, which is good, but the cards are nice looking. Got a nice Mike Piazza right off the bat. Start my Hall of Fame stack there. These cards feel really good. I like these. Zero sticking in this pack. Rick Aguilera. Of course, it's hard to read all the names. And they're turned every which way. Got a Chipper Jones. That's a nice looking card. With super gloss in there. I don't know if you can catch that Braves in the background on the card. I think got a 3D effect. Very nice looking card. Leo Franco. Carl Everett. Jose Herrera for the A's. So far, so good. Two Hall of Famers out of the first pack, not too shabby. Other rookies that we're looking for in here are Chin-Ho Park and Edgar Renteria. And I believe Jermaine Dye in this set as well. Okay, got our first case of stickage, but not terrible. Okay, Mulholland. There's a Joe Girardi. Brad Asmus. We got three catchers I think we've pulled so far, and there we go. That's the one we was looking for, right behind Delano de Shields. So yeah, I've been on the hunt for this card for a few months, and this guy looks pretty doggone good. I mean, it's hard to get everything perfect on the edges of these cards. That's a sharp looking card. I really like that. Out of the second pack, I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve this bad boy up because that's the one I was wanting. See, so everything else is gravy after that. Maybe we can get a couple more. Luis Ortiz. This is I think these are fall cards. Yeah, that Chipper Jones was a fall card because there's a Red Sox back behind this. And Philip will finish up with Tony Phillips. Of course, my fear cutting packs, obviously getting a hold of one of the cards, which I do not want to do. And there's another Hall of Famer, Mr. Larry Walker, recently named. Have not been inducted yet, but Jeff King. There's a nice David Justice. I know somebody who might like that card. Mr. GQ himself, truth be told. Put that in his stack. This was the season right before the Braves actually won something for a change. Well, this is looking at the 93 season, but now they did it in 95. These are stickers right behind that. And that's Ryan Sandberg. So we got two Hall of Famers with these inserts. Very nice. Dennis Martinez. It's not anybody I care about. I'm not going to name the names. Dave Hollins and Dan Wilson, bunch of catchers. Carlos Reyes. And Davy Jones. reason I'm tilting them over, because I have to have see what the actual name is, being able to read the names. Tom Hinkie. They have a little bit of sticking in these middle packs, but it's not terrible. Charlie Hayes. Just being careful because I don't like paper loss. Not a fan of paper loss. Now these packs, in some players I don't even recall. I've been watching baseball quite a long time. Tim Clark. There's our foil. Matt Jarvis. There's a nice Sandy Alomar. So I'm going to go ahead and get ahead of it. I don't feel like editing the video. Not that I can't edit it, it's just that I don't want to spend the time doing it, especially when you can, which you will do, is fast forward through the parts that you don't like. So there's your good place to fast forward. That should speed me up just a little more so I can make a good cut. Which I do not. Moises Alou, Kevin Napier, Terry Mulholland, Jose Valentine, Benji Gill, that's Javi Lopez, another catcher. And Brian Link for the Orioles is the foil card, which I don't think I recall who that is. And Mr. Joey Albert Bell. Finley. Jose Rio. Turk Wendell. Reggie Sanders. Greg Swindell. Got some stars back in that day. And our fall card is Benji Gill for the Rangers. Braves guy I've never heard of, Scott Fletcher. And close out with Carl Everett again. Get another Posada. Mr. Everett showing up. Let's get us another Posada. There's a Kirby Puckett. That's trying to stick to a Jeff Granger card. Ooh, I kind of like that. Kirby showing off his big bat. And we show Mr. Montgomery. Kevin Napier again. Haven't seen the other rookies that are supposed to be in here. Mike Lieberthal. And there's a fall of Mike Piazza. It's got a diamond in the background. Really cool. There's Willie Adams and Ivan Rodriguez. Another Pudge. Not the original Pudge, but one of the Pudges. I like these cards, but they are very difficult to get out of the pack and to actually look at, just because of the way they stick to each other. And then you can't read who the names are. Here's another Hall of Famer, Mr. Roberto Alomar. Lee Daniels. Brian Jordan. There's a nice Bo Jackson playing for the California Angels. That's a cool card. Our fall out of this pack is Joe Biasucci, which I have no idea who that is, and a Bowman checklist. Everybody loves checklist. Another Tom Hinkie. We're getting some duplicates in here. Just like to get some duplicates of the right ones. No offense to Mr. Tom Hinkie. I'm sure his family loves him to no end, but let's get somebody else. photography on these cards are just unreal. Full of an Astros player, whom I don't know who that is. Just dropped him, so I guess it really didn't matter. There's Walt Weiss playing for the Rockies. I used to like Robert Weiss when he was with the A's. Andre King for the Braves. Another catcher. Another catcher, Darren Fletcher. All right. See if we can start getting some of the other rookies out of here. There's Brian McRae. There's Deion Sanders in his Braves uni. Chris Gagne. There's Kenny Lofton, one of the fastest guys I ever saw play. He gets on first base, you can pretty much guarantee he was going to steal second. Back in the day when stolen bases were a little more prevalent. Oh man, this is a full card of Derek Jeter. Now that is sweet. I believe I'm going to sleeve that bad boy up. That's pretty sweet. Another Carl Everett. Feel free to fast forward through this part. And I say that because I know I will be doing the exact same. Some of these packs feel thicker than others. I don't know why. No relics in these. They have extra cards in them. Here's a nice Ryan Sandberg. And he's got Barry Larkin sliding under him. Pretty sweet. Two Hall of Famers on one card. Jim Edmonds. Yep. Don Slot. Wilson Alvarez. And Melvin Nieves for the Padres is the full. Another checklist, what everybody wants. Another Albert Don't Call Me Joey Bell. Mark Hutton, I don't remember him for the Yankees. As you hear my pain in the butt dog in the background barking, and probably the air. Full is Brian Anderson. Scott Cooper. Pedro Astacio for the Dodgers. There's an Edgar Martinez, nice Hall of Famer. Feels thicker. Yeah, John Kruk. Here's Oral Hershiser, part of my personal collection. Don't have this card. Very nice for the Dodgers. There's a Ricky Henderson, taking up probably after he broke a record, stealing bases. I'm surprised I haven't seen these other rookies in here yet. Another Hinkie. Is he going to be my nemesis card? Tom Hinkie. I remember getting his rookie card, and I thought he was going to be somebody. A lot of work for some of these guys I've never heard of. Hey, when I drop a card, of course it's Bobby Munoz, so it doesn't matter. Here's Alan Dennis. Cringe every time I see somebody do it and when I do it. Move on. That's a cool card. Even though I'm not a Red Sox fan, but still a cool card. He's a good guy. Good ball player anyway. Jose Guzman. Lenny Dykstra with that chaw in his mouth. Pete Harnish. And our fall is, can't pronounce his name, Brooks somebody. Jason Green for the Braves. Tony Phillips for the Tigers. And some Rockies player, I don't know who is. See a nice Wade Boggs and his Yankees uniform on the back, which kills every Red Sox fan out there. Steve Avery. Darren Dalton. Frank Thomas. The Big Hurt. Cliff Floyd. Full card is DJ Boston, whoever that is. Jose Herrera and Wade Boggs in his Yankees uniform. Albert Bell back here. Sure have seen a lot of duplicates of players who I really don't want, but it is what it is. I got the card I was chasing out of the second pack, so I'm not going to complain, at least not too much. J Bell. Here's a Craig Biggio, Hall of Famer. That's a cool card, cool stats. Throwing stance. There's Bernie Williams. For those Yankees, full card is James Moulton. Sweet Lou Whitaker. And Albert, don't call me Joy Bell. That's number 3 for him. Okay. So here's the point in the video where you can fast forward again. I know, yeah, it makes me nervous too when I see somebody cutting packs. But, hey, it's all about the efficiency, right? Have a little better luck on this side with some of the other rookies. Gary DiSarcina. Lonnie Smith. Joe Ursulak. Kind of makes me worried that I'm skipping over somebody because some of these cards feel thicker than others. And it's almost like I feel like we got stuck together. So those two cards, this one is thicker stock than the other. So that's always a fear with these, is you miss something. There's a Wild Thing, Mitch Williams. Miss something going through here. Something stuck to the other. Luis Gonzalez. And our foil is Johnny. Is that Johnny Damon? That's Johnny Damon with the Royals. Don't remember what year he's a rookie. Still pretty cool. I like that. Travis Fryman. Dimitri Young, and that Yankees picture that I'm not familiar with. Jeff Supan. Bubba Smith. I'm not familiar that there was a Bubba Smith. Bubba Smiths are full for the Reds. Pete Smith. Ed Sprague. Apologize for this taking longer than normal. It's just the way it is. Here is a Sammy Sosa. Got an Amber Alert coming over on my phone. All kinds of noise going on when I'm trying to break free and guard. Carlos Delgado is our full. One Kirkovat. So we got 3 packs left, and really only one rookie that I've seen as part of this that we should have gotten out of it, out of an entire box, but you know, it is what it is. You're never guaranteed anything. Martinez. And somebody with the first name Basil. I thought that was Tommy at first. I saw that last name. I was about to say the Expos. Full is Cliff Floyd. There's another Cleveland. First name's Cleveland. Okay, 2 more packs. Be nice to get another Posada out of here to add to my collection. Mike Stanley. John Orrude, haven't seen him. And Jeff Conine, haven't seen him as well. There's a Bagwell. Every time I see a picture of him, he's got a jacket on. In Portugal. Yeah, there's definitely some differences in the card stock. I don't know if it's just the different runs on here that they put in there. There's Torrey Hunter or what. Last pack. Barry Larkin. Dave Winfield. These Twins Union. Jeff Kent. Ryan Hancock. Full is Manny Ramirez. Ray McDavid. And our last 2 are Mike Ferry and, well, we got 2 back-to-back. Got another Wade Boggs. So, the one I wanted out of this, I got. The other ones were gravy. But I got that bad boy right there. And that's all I cared about. Thank you very much for watching. If you've made it this far, I hope you like the video. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks. I'll be out.